Guys, me stuck in Mexico and me a try to get out myself out of Mexico, guys. Guys, me don't understand nothing, guys. Me a travel around one side. Murder, me don't understand no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Me don't know what even talk. Me don't know what them talk say. Me don't know if you eat me can't their food, Lord. God Almighty. God, you see Shakian. Oh, God Almighty, Lord. God Almighty.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and also comment. So guys, if you are a Jamaica and you want to go to Mexico, I need you to watch this video till the end so that you can be aware of what it is happening with Mexico immigration. Watch this till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
Has become tedious, especially for us Jamaicans. If you have a trip to Mexico, an upcoming trip, or you have been to Mexico, you know what I'm talking about. Right now, they would prefer if you have a US or Canadian visa to show when you're coming to their country. It's best when you have a US or Canadian visa. A lot of Jamaicans that go to Mexico, they go there with the intention of going to the other side, right? So they have made it very hard for us persons who just want a vacation and just to enjoy Mexico. So my persons who have upcoming trips, I would suggest that you really and truly dot all your I's, cross all your T's, because they will be questioning you. They will detain you if they feel like they don't have enough information and send you right back to Jamaica. I normally tell my clients, always have a printout of your documents. The documents you need is to show that you are the person staying at the resort. You show that you made payment in full, your flight back home. And to how things sit right now, I normally tell my clients to even walk with a job letter. If you have a marriage certificate, walk with that as well, just to show them that you have ties to your home country and you have no intention of running off or crossing the border. Really is sticky on us Jamaicans, and we all know the reason why. So if you're planning your trip there, have everything printed out. Don't leave it on your phone, because sometimes they take your phone and they search your phone. And sometimes as well, the airport Wi-Fi is not working. So have the documents printed and ready for them when you get there. Because once they see a Jamaican passport, it's an immediate red flag for them. They automatically assume this person is here to cross the border. So we really have to prove to them and show them the proof, or else they're going to detain you and they are treating you like a regular criminal. You're locked up with actual criminals in their detaining center. The persons who have been to Mexico and have been detained, they can attest to this. It's not pretty. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's not pretty. So if you're traveling there soon, dot your I's, cross your T's. Have all the necessary documents, have all the documents to prove
going forward, because me I stumble upon more than one video where Jamaicans come out and I share them story how them get detained in a Mexico, and every contract or every document where them serve them are in a Spanish and them not have access to translator, right? And them just want them to go ahead and sign the document them.
If you plan to travel to Central America, any country in Central America, this is for you. Just a little heads up, I've been noticing and seeing videos all around of persons being turned back, especially in Mexico as Jamaicans, because you don't have a US or Canadian issued visa. And we all know what happens when person goes to Mexico. Sometimes they use a
Guys, me stuck in Mexico and me a try to get out myself out of Mexico, guys. Guys, me don't understand nothing, guys. Me a travel around one side. Murder, me don't understand no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Me don't know what even talk. Me don't know what them talk say. Me don't know if you eat me can't their food, Lord. God Almighty. God, you see Shakian. Oh, God Almighty, Lord. God Almighty.
I said Tiki. Yeah, hear me, Tiki?
Yeah.
Me that ask you say, then give you 4 days in the country, right? And say them give you 2 days and you feel leave Friday. When you leave, Monday, Wednesday or Thursday.
Then give me yesterday for leave. So me not plan say you happen then. Like how then give me yesterday for leave. Me no want go dirty up myself in the country. So me I go run back yesterday and left. I go there. I go book a look Airbnb or hotel town for 2 weeks. Work me TikTok. I see if me can catch man at night time and make up the money.
One migrant from Jamaica who says he's been here for several days. Take a listen.
We are here. We've been here 3 days already. It's difficult because we don't have anything to eat. We haven't taken any baths, and it's very hot and it's very cold in the night. Just want to go to the US to get a work, to change my life and live a good life.
We are very concerned by the reports we've been hearing of in social media for more than one reason. In 2023, the ministry advised that a more restrictive approach was being taken by Mexico and other Central American authorities to reduce the misuse of their borders to enter the United States of America illegally. The government therefore then strongly urged Jamaicans not to misuse particular borders for the purpose of illegal immigration and warned that it was quite possible that lawful travelers would start to be negatively impacted. That is, they could ultimately be negatively impacted. While the Jamaican government always stands ready to defend and protect the rights of our citizens overseas, we regret to remind that we cannot insist that any state allow any non-citizen to enter that state. No citizen has a right to enter another country other than their own. So we therefore can only work to prevent the contravention of basic rights, of human rights, particularly in terms of unlawful detention or mistreatment. And so we're reminding and calling on Jamaicans to inform themselves about the rules and laws of countries that they visit, the requirements to travel. As part of good travel planning, Jamaicans should assess their destinations on various indicators. They should look at whether it is that there are new immigration practices that cause issues. We understand that the Mexican embassy is sending out a reminder of the requirements to enter their country. It still is visa-free for Jamaicans, and therefore we still have the opportunity to travel there. But there is clearly high risk at this point in time. And while we continue to engage and investigate what is happening and encourage formal reports where individuals feel that their human rights have been contravened, then we advise caution in their travel decisions to Mexico.
If you have an upcoming trip to Mexico or you're planning to visit Mexico, step to the front. Have you heard about the new border updates? They were ordered not to accept anybody who doesn't have a valid Canadian or US visa. So if you don't say you have the visa, stay out. If you visit Mexico already, it's a 30% chance of you entering. The border update was not written to everyone, and they have all rights to either deny or approve us at the border. First time entering Mexico wasn't so bad. Asked me a few local questions, stamp my passport, and go about business. They spend about 1 hour in the line. The second time, them asked me for the required documents, returning flight, reservation, itinerary. That's it, stamp me and go on. The third time was horrible. Waited 3 hours at immigration just for approval. Most countries that give up to like 30 days to stay. Mexico not do that again. Show you what go on in my book. This was my first time entering Mexico in May. I was spending 4 days. They gave me 7 days period. This is my second time entering Mexico. I was spending 4 days, and you can see say a few weeks ago this. They were the exact 4 days. If I had went over the 4 days, I would have to pay $1,000 per day, and I would be in problem. This is a few weeks later. This is my recent travel, and I'm spending 5 days in Mexico. Leaving the 19th, they wrote the exact 5 days. If I go over it, I'm in problem. And if you come to Mexico already and get turned back, and you come back again, you go straight to detention and go on the next flight, and that's when there is a next flight.
If you're traveling to Mexico as a Jamaican and you do not have a US visa, the immigration process will be TD us. It's not normal. My plane landed after 5 and I left immigration after 8. I was standing in line for 3 hours. Immigration interrogated each and every person, especially Jamaicans, for a minimum of 30 minutes. Some persons got pulled from the line, their phones were taken away from them, and them carried them grown on one part. When you get to the airport, the Wi-Fi is not free. Therefore, ensure that you're roaming and ensure that you have your data. I'm going to put you guys on an app. It's called Airalo. I can't pronounce the word. This is what I use when I'm traveling. It costs like $6 for a data plan. It gives you an eSave and you can use it for any country that you're traveling to internationally. Back to immigration. When you're at immigration, they want to see everything. They want to see where you're staying, when you're coming back, where you're going. Have all of that either on your phone or printed out, because they will be asking for it. And also, if they feel like they don't want to believe you, and half of the time, because you have a Jamaican passport, them don't believe you, they're going to leave you at that station, and they're going to say, they're going to call the hotel, and they're going to call the resort, and they're going to call this. Them left us there stand up for 30 minutes. What I did when I came to Mexico, I came to Cancun, and then I left to Cancun and spent a day in Tulum. Tulum? Expensive. To go to Tulum with the ADO bus, it's a $500 bus ride. It's 2 of us, so it was $500 for the 2 of us. That's like $30 US. That was cheap because it's a 2-hour bus ride. So from Cancun to Tulum, it's a 2-hour bus ride. There is no Uber in Tulum, therefore you can't avoid the taxis. And the taxis, them, I charge you the same $500 for a 20-minute drive. But what you can do, when them tell you the money, do like you don't want it, like ball it down. If them tell you $500, tell them say $300 that you have, because them not left the 3 bills. And the prices I'm talking about is quoted in pesos. Tulum, let me tell you, the influencers lied to you. Tulum is a picture-taking destination. You are paying $20, $5, $10 to go into these museums, to these sites, just to take pictures. There's nothing else there. There are no cultural aspect. There's nothing else. They're just statues and museums and this just for take pictures. Nothing else. Just sun and the statue, nothing else. And I can see why the influencers glorify the location, because they make their Instagram look good, the pictures look good. However, it's just for that. You can't shop at Tulum. You cannot shop at Tulum. The food is reasonable. I don't have a problem with the food. I don't know if I call me love eat, me pay my money for food. But as it relates to taxes and the sites and shopping in Tulum, too expensive. Cut the show, take me off. So I spent a day in Tulum. I'm gonna come back at Cancun where them have Uber, and I can pay my $3 ride, go in and around town. And next tip, if your budget to come to a country is $1,000, don't walk with $1,000. Walk with $1,200, because anything can happen. Ensure that you have your data, ensure that you have your translator, and just be careful. And with that said, I hope nothing I said discouraged anybody from going to any location, because guess what? Nothing could have stopped me from coming more and come and going more and come. I am just giving you guys the information that I was not given. I'm just preparing you guys the way I was not prepared. Anyways, thank you for watching my 6-minute long video. Big up on yourself and safe travels.
Jamaicans traveling from Jamaica to Mexico, me dey implore no brother. Be careful, ensure that all the information and everything is checked out down to the T. This is my 4th time here, and this is my worst experience with immigration. They treat us like criminal. When I looked around me, there are 51 Jamaicans being detained just because. And then they're pretending as if they don't speak English. We were just having a conversation in English, so all of a sudden you don't speak English no more, mama. Like, that don't make no sense to me, brother. You get me? And then even when you get out, if you get the chance to get out, they're going to search you again on the outside, and then they're going to set a person on you, because this lady trailed me the entire time while I was waiting on the right to pick me up and taking my pictures. If I move left, they're left. If I move right, they're moving right. I have videos of her. You see me? I was driving on the road like 2 days in. Soldier stop you again and search you. Imagine getting strip search on the roadside. You know how embarrassing that is. You see me? So be careful. I don't know what changed and transpired recently in Mexico, but be careful. To the point where I was even asking the lady, because he mentioned about when I'm leaving and blah, blah, blah. I said, do I look like a border crossing type of person? I travel a lot. Do I look like somebody's going to jump a border with a valid US passport, visa? To the point where I had to show her pictures of me being in Mexico the year before, and you get me? Like, I had to show proof. Like me say, oh, I'll go on over here, sir. So I tell you, just be careful, ensure all the information that you guys have checks out, and if you never go cross the people of border, careful.
Let me ask you a question. Why people migrate from them country? Me talk about Jamaica. Why people migrate from Jamaica? Me think say people migrate from Jamaica because they want a better life. And mainly a better life really for me when you say you want things in life is to not have to worry about where your next meal come from. To build the house you want to build. Drive the vehicle you want to drive. Have a certain amount of money in the bank account. At that, you know, we can get up and say, I'll travel, I'll take a trip. Whatever you feel for to eat that day, you go eat it because you can't afford it. So if you migrate from Jamaica, go overseas, and you get all of that, you accomplish all of that, and you move back to Jamaica, why people look upon you crazy? Or even if you left and you get all of that and you get deported and you go back to Jamaica, why people look upon you crazy? Wasn't that the purpose of leaving Jamaica in the first place? To accomplish all of that, then you can go back, go relax and put up your foot. You know the feeling when you have to get up and worry about you have to go up and nobody work? You know the feeling you can't get up and you can't get up. It's like, yo, me make whatever I want for breakfast and get up, go walk, go check my friend them down the road and come back and just chill for the day and watch 2 movies. And you know that feeling there when you not have to go and nobody work? So if you accomplish all of that, what the problem? Why you can't migrate back to your country? Why you can't move back to your country? I know everybody want to retire in a people country, you know. And some country have better life to retire. You live better retiring there. And you're easier. Because for retire in America is not easy. So if you move back, what's the problem? Someone wanna tell me what's the problem? What's the purpose of leaving Jamaica? So why now? You stop looking at people crazy, man. You left for a reason. And you get where you want and you go back to your yard. I know everybody want to live a foreign. But there's certain opportunity where will make you accomplish certain things faster. And then you go back where you love. People, take on a trip, go home anytime here. Anytime you don't want to move back, go home. Anytime you don't get what you want and you want to go back on the yard. And that's the life they here. All when they are going with a bag of things down there. It's a more freer land here. Alright.
Guys, I hope you have watched that video from Jamaican in Mexico. You have seen how they are really suffering in Mexico, simply because also Mexico immigration, they have also started a crackdown. They are now they want to also to deport those illegal immigrants who they are in Mexico back to their country. And this is also because of what United States they are also doing to illegal immigrant who they are in United States. For me, I can tell you that right now Donald Trump, since he came to office, he signed an executive orders of going to deport illegal immigrants who they are in United States. This it is not only, they are not only deporting Jamaicans in United States. If you are any citizen from each and every country, but you are illegally in United States, the United States, they are going to deport you back to your country, not only for Jamaicans. And also because of that, also Mexico, they have also started a crackdown whereby they are deporting illegal immigrants back to their country. And for so many years, we have seen a majority of Jamaicans, they usually use Mexico border to go in United States. And because of that, right now, Mexico also, they have become strict, because also majority of Mexican also, they are being deported from United States to their country. And also, we know we have majority of United States people in Mexico. So because, you know, majority of the white people, they prefer to go and live in Mexico, simply because Mexico also, it is cheap compared with the United States. So majority also of the white people, they are in Mexico. So when these people, when the Mexican people, they are being deported back to their country, also Mexico, they want to deport also the white who are illegally in United States back to their country. So this is a two-way traffic, and because of that also we have seen it is affecting those Jamaicans also who they are in Mexico illegally. So this is tell you that right now we black people, we need to work in our country, because right now this Western country, they don't want any more black people. So seeing this, it is just to send a warning to those Jamaicans who they really they are really having a dream of you going to make it while they are in these money countries, in the Western country, because majority of black people, we believe we are leaving our country to go and look for green pasture, for a greener pasture in this Western country. So right now this dream, it is being they are cutting off this dream, and it is good for them cutting off this dream, because this American dream, it has spoiled us black people. Each and every time we are just looking a way to get out of our country so that we can go and work in this Western country. So I'm not complaining about anything. What I can tell you that this is to tell us black people that we need to open our mind. Our leaders, they need to see this so that they can open their mind and create more jobs in our country, and also to create more opportunity and to pay people very well higher wages, so that we black people, we can forget about going to this Western country, because the only thing which it is making us black people to leave our country, it is because we believe we are going to make it. We believe that America or any Western country, they are having more jobs, they are having more opportunity. People, they are living well. These people, they have made their country to be a first world country, whereby people, so many black people, they really want to go there. And yet, I can tell you, black people, we can also still build our country and make it a first world country, because Africa and some black countries in the Caribbean, we have resources. We are having our resources. It is only our leaders who they are being a sellout leaders, that they are selling out our resources to this Western country. That's why we are seeing Western country, they are having more jobs. Yeah, it is our resources which it is creating more jobs in this Western country. So right now, I'm telling you, black people, not only for Jamaicans who they are being denied, who they are being deported in Mexico, who they have been cuffed in Mexico. It is not only this message go to those Jamaica. This message goes to all black people. We need to get out of this Western country and back here in Africa or any black country, so that we can work in our country. We have resources, we have gold, we have minerals. What it is making us not to be to develop our country, it is only our leaders. If we will find the right leaders, if we will find those leaders who they are not selfish, those leaders who they are not looking to their interest, our African and Caribbean country will be more developed than this Western country. Look at how these people, they are treating us right now. They are deporting us like dogs. They are playing with us like dogs. They don't have a respect. You can see even majority our black people, you have seen how Jamaicans, they are crying in the immigration office. This Jamaica, he was crying in an immigration office. You can see these people, they are treating us black people very bad. You have seen what it is happening in United States. Our black people in United States, right now they are fearing not even to go in the hospital, because they fear these people, they will be deported. And these people, when they cuff you, when they caught you, they will deport you immediately. You will walk away without collecting anything that you have in United States. So this is tell you that we black people, we need to be treated very well. And if you want to be treated very well, we need to start developing our country. Let these people not call our country third world country. No. These people, they need to call our country first, because we have everything. Let's pressure our leaders. Let us eliminate those leaders who they don't want to work for us black people. Let's get in those leaders like Ibrahim Traore. Let's get those leaders who they will create more jobs. The leaders who will see what their people they really want. because majority of our people, they are leaving our country to look for more jobs, which means we don't have jobs in our country. So the leaders, they need to sit down and see where is the problem. How can you help our black people so that they cannot go and develop? You know, when we black people, we are going out, we are going there and work as a slave. Yeah, this is a modern day slavery, because these people, they cannot give us a very good job. Yeah, when we black people are going to this Western country, they can't give us the first class job. Yeah, they will give us low jobs. Yeah, the jobs that they don't want them to do, they will give those jobs to the black people. And that it is like a slave. Even if you are so well educated, they cannot give you a first class. They can't give you a first class job. So these are like a slavery, modern day slavery. So we need to get out of this country. We need to stop developing their country and come back here home, and that knowledge that we have, we can build our country. We can develop our country. Our government can pay us very well. We black people, we are very smart people. It is only our leaders who they are failing us down. They're letting us down. So that's why I keep on telling you that we black people, we need to unite. Revolution, we need to unite so that revolution, it has started. We need to come together because there is a power when people unite. So when we will unite, we come together, we eliminate these leaders who they don't want to work for us, getting in the good leaders. Africa, it will become the first world country. And these people, they will respect us. They will stop treating us anyhow they want. Right now, they are deporting majority. The people are being deported. It is majority of the black people. Each and every day, they are cracking down. They are going to the black homes, asking the immigration in the United States, in the Mexico. They are going they are cracking down to those black people. They are going to their homes on the street. When they see a black person, they go and ask him a question. If you have the papers. If you don't have the papers, oh my God, they will cut you. They will cut you right there, and they will just deport you immediately. They are not going to negotiate anything. They don't care if you have a family in the United States. As long as you don't have a paper, they said you are not belonging here. You're being deported. That's why we have seen the Jamaicans. They are really, really crying. And I'm so proud of Jamaicans, because even if they are going to this painful, they are going right now, they are going with this painful right now. They are also showing the world what it is happening. Yeah, this guy is crying, and he wants you black people to know what it is happening, so that you can be prepared, so that you can know what it is going on. And also, if you're a black person and you are in Mexico, you need to look up to each other. You need to take care of your brother. Speak one language, unite. If you are seeing something that is going wrong to your fellow black person, go and support, go and help. So kindly guys, thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you to my next one. Bye bye.